Here we go. Alright, so it's been a while since we talked. I guess everyone. Still Slaying Slayer. Just been busy with surgery from the hernia. Doing fine there. And then just catching up on homework, which is still to do today. But I did want to give this quick update. So here's where we currently stand on the Game of Thrones mod. Right now we are in the biome of the Hills of Always Winter. You'll see that we have hobbits up there. But actually we can go to different ones. I guess different alignments. This is Slaver's Bay. So Astapor, Marine, which is not spelled right. Yunkai, and that's it. And then we have the Free Cities, Bravos, Pentos, Volantis, Lorath, which doesn't have a name, Lys doesn't have a name, Mira doesn't have a name, Norvos, Kuhor, and Tyroth. There we go up. We have House Targaryen, this I think for the rest of Essos, Dothraki, Yeti, and Ashai. That'll probably be the last, and also Targaryen, House Targaryen. Probably the last house we do just because everyone is going to want things like House Greyjoy for the Iron Islands, Tyrell and Tarly for the Reach. Tarth and Tarth is supposed to be with Stannis of Stormlands for Stormlands, Martell, Dane for Dorne, Tully, Frey, Bracken, Blackwood, Malister for the Riverlands, Aaron, Baelish. I know people are gonna want Baelish, so we'll throw that in there. Not currently have troops, probably just be the same guys. I'm not sure how we'll do that yet. Corbray and then Royce to the Vale, and then Baratheon King's Landing, Thorn. And Baratheon Stannis is in the wrong one. And Baratheon Renly is also in the wrong one. But it'll be for the Crown Lands. And for the West Islands, we have Lannister, Brax, Marbrand, and Clegane. Also, you'll notice their colors. Obviously, for example, Lannister would probably be gold up there. We'll change that. And then for the North, we have Stark, Bolton, Glover, Karstark, Manderley, Mormont, and Umbar. And then for what's called the Far North, we have Night's Watch, Wildlings, and Craster's Children. You will not be able to be with the White Walkers and the Undead. That'll kind of be like our autumnal. So here's what we have now. This is a Night's Watch crafting table, not the best looking thing. Okay, you need to have alignment set, all of these. Boom, it works. Night's Watch 1. So now I can use this. And wow, I got text, nice. And then now I am able to essentially with iron create the Night's Watch helmet, body, legs, and boots. This is from the Game of Thrones mod. I contacted the mod developer about using his assets, but he has not given me permission yet. In the meantime, we're going to use them just as placeholders. Should be fine. Also, this is the sword. Now we can spawn Night's Watch Brother, which all have the same Jon Snow skin, with the same Night's Watch thing on top, but they do spawn with Gondor weapons. All I have to do to switch weapons is essentially say, hey, you can spawn with these possible items. And so on and so forth. Also, the Horn of Conquest works, but I do have to switch to 1500, and then it will spawn in a whole bunch of guys. This wasn't rendered correctly originally, so it just spawned a whole bunch of white blobs. I call them blobs because they look blobby. And it also spawns Gondor guys because it needs at least 2 different variants. So once we have a Night's Watch Brother, we'll have like a Night's Watch Bowman, and then we're going to watch this crash violently. What the hell just happened? Bug testing. Fun. What was I not able to do? Rendering entity in world. So it went, I'm going to try to spawn this, and then it blew up. So we will take a look at that afterwards. We're going to load this up again. And then now I'm going to show you guys what I mean by biomes. Actually, I can do this right here. This is an example of the biomes. The fingers, I think this is the fingers biome. So for example, this is in the Vale. Everything in here we will be able to say what spawns, how often, how much grass, how much trees, so on and so forth. What kind of things can it decorate? What kind of structures do we want it to spawn? Do we want it to have boulders and whatnot? Do we have it snow? Do we not have it snow? Whatever. And so this is what I need from you guys is I'll get you guys a list of all the things that we'll be able to say. Like for example, the fingers forest. That's the biome we're editing right now. Set it snow. No, we don't want the snow. It's a little farther south. We want to always clear the list, doesn't matter, and then this is how you spawn wolf, deer, elk, and then Night's Watch Brother, I think that's Chance. how close you have to be and how close another one has to be or something like that. I'm not quite sure. And then this says how many trees per chunk. So if it's a forest, obviously we're going to want a lot more. And what kind of variants do we want? Do we want the Fingers Forest to have a forest variant? Yes, we do. Do you want to have a mountain variant? No, we don't. This will also activate the north waypoints, and then also biome music. Will I guess just be fraud with. And then so on with the generate biome. This one's a little hard just because I think it tries to put dirt, about 5 things of dirt on every single thing of stone, which is pretty normal, but some places will want it to change. And then this will decorate it basically on how much variance we want. So if it's hilly, we'll make it minimum, and maximum will be a lot bigger. And that's on here, but you guys don't have to worry about that. That'll be stuff that I will do. But here is how everything is kind of set up, at least on the map right now. We have about half the roads done. We don't have many of the labels. Oh, it's going to crash again. Run, Timothy. Okay, well, I don't know why it crashed, but it crashed. We'll go over there later. Welcome to the map. The map is about twice the size of Middle Earth. It's pretty ridiculous. So this is the far north, the lands of always winter. There's a little graphical error right there. The biggest issue we're having beforehand is actually, if you notice this clearly says the land of always winter. While up here, this biome, which is not the sea, this blue is the sea, says it's the sea. Because nowhere in the biome list does it recognize exactly what's going on right there. This is an example of a label. I can add labels pretty much anywhere. And then we start getting south into the far north. This is where essentially wildlings will spawn, and up here will be no wildlings, just chance of white walkers and undead. And we get farther down, we have the haunted forest. We have all of the castle, all the 17 Castle Knight's Watch. We have the white tree, and if I were to spawn right there, it would give me all these areas. Then we go farther south. We have the north. With the north, I try to be as accurate. This is the entire map. I know you guys are wanting to see it. This is the entire map. We have everything that I knew, could find, or conjecture about. Right now, I guess this is definitely the most done. Here's how it's set up. So in the north, if you go in the north, oh yeah, you can see it here. You automatically get all these north biomes, but until you're aligned with Stark, you will get nothing in Stark lands. And Stark lands are just shown on here. So you can understand that in the north, you will get northern men, northern levymen, northern bowmen, and then you'll get like northern traders. But when you're in House Stark, you will not get any of those random northern guys. You'll get House Stark guys. And of course, near in other places, there's a chance you'll get, Stark or Bolton or Glover, but in House Stark, you will get House Stark lands. Or in House Stark lands, you will get House Stark troops. This is the Hornwood. Over here is more north biome. You have Bolton with the Dreadfort. You have the Karstark lands with Karhold. And then also up here, the Gift. The Gift is different than the north. So, for example, I have to go here to get all of these places. I'm trying to see if there's a way to auto-generate the wall. If you guys, obviously in the Lord of the Rings mod, there's like Mount Doom is auto-generated, Erebor's auto-generated. I wonder if there's a way to do that. The roads work. The roads should be labeled. The King's Road, nice. Goes all the way down. And the only thing right now I think to do is try to label everything and then the roads. But essentially, things you guys can do in the north, even when, I know I gave you guys 50,000 biomes, 300 in total. That's not including 100-ish of the Lord of the Rings, so I'll have to get rid of those. But essentially, in the north, deer spawn, yes. Do mammoth spawn? No. Do lion spawn? No. We don't have to say no to every of those, but I want all the trees, all the animals that will spawn up there so I can add them in so that we go there, it won't be completely empty. And then also, I said I got this armor from the Game of Thrones mod. If you guys can look at the Game of Thrones mod and see, hey, these are all the houses. Oh, okay. We either have to A, use these temporarily from the Game of Thrones mod. Okay, House Stark has armor in that mod. Let's just use it, transfer it over. And then if we don't, we just have to label those. So that's all I got. And yeah, hope that update works. I'll get more on Lord of the Rings side tomorrow.